So, Miss Mallory, how was your week?
It's pretty usual. Didn't do much playing base. I did go ahead and because Switch was having a sale, so I picked up the Stick of Truth because I hadn't played it yet. The South Park game.
That's a good one.
So that's been filling my time, and then they have the second one, the Fractured Butthole, on sale as well. So I picked that one up as well. So.
Yep, no, they're
doing
both
that plus Animal Crossing, and trying to just get things done.
There you go, Mr. John.
Oh, dude, hyper productive. Work's been pretty busy because like we're the only ones that sell food, and it's different. Right. So a lot of traffic there. A long fucking week. Just did a lot of stuff that I guess I should have because of quarantine, but fuck it. Bought FF7 and I'm playing that. I really liked it, but
we'll talk about it more. We'll save FF7. It's actually, instead of a main topic, we're actually just gonna talk about the first hour of the game, basically up to the first boss fight.
What else? Bought a record player, and that's it.
There you go, Mr. Josh.
Nice.
We all played FF7, let's just get it, except for Mallory, so that's obviously all on our agenda.
Yeah, and just like other people, I have been streaming FF7.
Yeah, everyone became a streamer, not when I was doing it back at Judgment, but now everyone's a streamer.
Yeah, so I've been doing that. Actually got my first donation a few days ago. So
that's always cool.
That was pretty neat, yeah.
Nice.
Still playing Animal Crossing. Some days I don't play it as much, but I try to do like the daily stuff out of the way. Finally paid off the
third upgrade?
Yeah, the 328 or whatever. Yeah, finally paid that off. I had some money trees that came in clutch.
Nice.
So
they can be quite a bit, right?
Yeah, especially when I put in 50,000 in one. So I got a lot of money from that. So yeah, already upgrading that shit.
How many rooms do you have now?
So just the one extra one, but the upgrade should be done tomorrow.
Okay, then you'll have 2?
I think so. Okay. I think it's 2 rooms. I don't know. Also got S rank from that Happy Home Academy.
Nice.
Yeah, so I got a silver plaque, so I put that on there. Yeah, finally got KK Slider to show up, and I can now do construction on the island. So that's pretty fun.
I'm actually going to turn off this fan before it fucks up the recording.
Yeah. I've been playing some guitar and keyboard. Getting my calluses back.
There you go.
It's a painful process.
Yeah, I was going to say, you let them heal up, you've made a mistake.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm pretty sure there's other stuff, I just don't remember. This week went by really quick for me.
I wish I could say the same.
Yeah.
And if there's anything else, I guess I'll pick up the baton from there.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, yeah, no, just fucking long week, 8-day work week, so that's always not great. Just getting annoyed on the daily about people's galaxy brain opinions on COVID, like always.
Yeah.
The biggest concern, of course, that Texas is going to be the fucking biggest brain of them all, and they're going to want to open first. I know it's a soft open. This is an argument that people keep having with me, which clearly shows they're not reading my posts. So, yes, it is going to be a soft open, but the problem, as people keep sidestepping in my conversations, is the fact that we're not even ready for that yet.
Yeah.
The fact that nobody is taking social distancing seriously at all is already an issue. And it's going to be even worse that people think we're really ready, as if we're ready to fucking even slightly open back up, you know? We have morons who are still having people over and stuff like that. It's just one of those things where it's just, we can't even do the basics. We can't even stick to the basics. And with that stupidity happening, which a lot of people I know are guilty of it, and, you know, whatever, I guess. But the biggest worry, you hear about stuff on the news, and you kind of witness things sometimes, and then you experience things. As a fucking ground zero worker who works in fucking retail fucking bullshit, the fact that there are so many people coming to our store every day, I believe our average daily count is 1,500 people, which means that's 1,500 people plus that I'm exposed to every day, if not more. That's just the average count. Sometimes it's way more than that. So with that being the case, it's just proving the fact that we can't even take this shit seriously to begin with.
Yeah.
And until we have a few more deaths, then that's all it's really, because that's what's going to happen with all this. We're going to open everything up. We're going to have curbside at GameStop again or whatever stupid shit this is going to entail. Parks being open completely is the dumbest. That's probably the thing I disagree the most with this whole soft opening.
Yeah.
But overall...
Especially considering how Easter Sunday was in our neighborhood.
Exactly.
Bad.
Yeah, everyone's a fucking moron, and I hate them all. And like I said in my post, and I do quite literally mean it, as long as you don't take me with you, you all are welcome to get yourselves killed. I mean, I'm 100% okay with that. Just fucking keep it away from me. But yeah, so there's that. And that's just the thing. I'm just very concerned. As someone with an extremely compromised immune system, it just bothers me for the sake of those who are trying to be safe and not being able to be, given the chance or piece at it. And then a bigger fuck you to those who aren't, trying at all. Who think they are. It's the argument that a lot of people I've been having in my field, for example, where people want to buy several fridges to keep all the food, but they keep going out. So what's the point of going to H-E-B and buying a month's worth of food when you keep going to stores, when you keep going to restaurants? What was the point? That's the thing that's the problem with me, is people think that because they're saying they care and they're saying they're doing their best to be safe, they think that's all that matters, is that they think that they're doing it. But the problem is I see nobody practice. Well, not nobody, you know what I mean. I just see a minimal amount of people I know actually practicing it. I think another disconnect comes, I know it's the fucking politics cast, but another disconnect I think comes from the fact that though I hear this so much, and I think that people who are stuck at home for various reasons, some people are working at home, so they're still making money and they're fine, some people are fucked financially right now. I get that, but the people whose argument is, well, I'm bored, is the stupidest fucking thing. If you can't... What type of fucking child are you that you can't even not hang out with friends physically? You can still talk to them or play fucking Call of Duty Warzone or whatever it is the children do nowadays without having to actually break social distancing. I don't understand why people are so fucking irresponsible and the biggest pieces of shit for not fucking even trying. So there's that. But yeah, other than that, I played a lot of Skyrim. That's pretty much all I've been playing. FF7 is on a halt, which is why we're only going to go up to the first boss as a conversation. One, just because there are still several people I know who haven't even started yet, but then me, I also haven't got that far. So we'll limit it up to the little scorpion boss. Everyone at least remembers that usually in the original game anyways. So yeah, that's it. I pretty much just stopped after meeting up with Tifa. Started collecting the debts from people for the filters, and then that's about it. I stopped there. Animal Crossing is just no mas. I'm fairly sure if I log on, all my villagers are gone, and my town is probably on fire. So I'm about 2 seconds from uninstalling Animal Crossing, and it has nothing to do with the game being bad. It's just between Skyrim, Final Fantasy VII, and Animal Crossing, I'm going to have to cut something out, and at this point, I feel like I've gotten what I can out of Animal Crossing, so I think I'm kind of done for now. Unless they make an event that isn't shitty and full of eggs, I don't know. Maybe something, if you can fucking do some Taken King expansion shit, but for Animal Crossing, maybe give it a 3 houses experience, perhaps that'll bring me back, but until then, I'm kind of done with Animal Crossing. Final Fantasy VII, I kind of don't have a choice but to hop on board, because there were a couple of guests I did want to invite for this episode, but that didn't quite work out because they're suffering from some of the effects of the COVIDs, and so I couldn't get them on. So that was going to be my first incentive to hurry the fuck up and start playing. My second incentive, of course, being that I did promise that my FF7 video was actually going to come out this week. I delayed it a week already to get more time to play. I'm already fucking that up. So I will try to play some. Obviously, I'm going to have to play pretty much the next 2 nights a lot to catch a decent amount and give my opinions on it. I already have my opinions on it, but we talked about it last time. But yeah, other than that, that's it. And a big fuck you to Business Insider. First off, they barely count as journalists because they're a bunch of shitheads. But they had a very... I guess it wasn't clickbaity because if you read it, they do like a half-half... Anyways, the title of the article is, "It's time for us to all admit it. Animal Crossing is a boring, stupid game for children." And yeah, I'm just like, really, like you're the
sounds so edgy.
You're the opposite. I know, Business Insider. I thought they were supposed to be professional, but I guess not. That's basically the opposite of the. Wow, I'm really enjoying all these Animal Crossing posts. I mean, me, I don't play Animal Crossing. Like, I'm not an Animal Crossing guy, but I'm really happy that you're playing. Shut the fuck up. And you're just as shitty as the Business Insider guy. You both shut the fuck up. No one cares what you think about anything. Okay, go play Warzone or whatever it is that you fucking enjoy, and stop talking about fucking Animal Crossing if you don't play it. Anyways, before we get into the news, we do channel plugs. You can find me and scream at me on social media at ZDRocker. SlimAsianEntertainment.com has the videos, and DisconnectedCast.com has what you're listening to right now. Mr. Josh?
YouTube is ShiroPlay5, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram at Joshiro Joestar.
There you go. Check out those FF7 streams. Have you been archiving them?
I should have it automatically set to, they'll show up on the VODs.
Okay.
But because I'm not affiliated or partnered, they don't last very long.
But you can turn them into highlights and they'll last forever.
Ah.
That's what I do.
Ooh.
It's a little cheater thing. You can turn the whole thing into a highlight and then it keeps it forever.
The whole thing's a highlight.
Yeah, when I did
when
I did my 3-hour Judgment streams, I just fucking archived the whole 3 hours and now it's permanent.
Nice.
Or highlighted. So just a little tip.
Cool.
But yeah, Mr. John, where can everybody find you?
At Evil Dead Guy on Twitter, _Evil Dead Guy on Instagram.
There you go. Mallory?
You can find me on Instagram at awesome_Mally.
All right. So, first thing up, just to talk about it a little bit, we saw the exclusive Xbox One coming out for Cyberpunk. It looks pretty cool. It has a lot of little LEDs and, all sorts of cool light-up shit. It looks very futuristic, which is very appropriate. Now, if I recall correctly, if I understood it correctly, it is the current gen Xbox, not a Series X.
Oh.
So, there's that. But the reason I wanted to bring that up, other than the fact that it looks cool, and I'll link it below, a picture or the article that talked about it, but it's interesting when certain games aren't an exclusive, but have a lot of backing and push from a certain thing. Because you have the actual Xbox console we've now seen.
Yeah.
They talked about how the upgrade from Xbox One to Series X will be free. And at the end of pretty much all the Cyberpunk commercials, it's always, Xbox.
Yeah.
Even though it's going to be out on fucking PC and PS4 as well. So I always find that kind of funny when they do that, because it's like, well, we know who's bankrolling the commercials then, but it's obviously not. I don't know, it's weird. It's like a not... I guess you're kind of like feigning that it's an exclusive. You want people to think it's an exclusive.
Like they're just pushing a little bit more money. Like, I think, didn't Sony do something like that with Arkham Knight?
Yes.
Like, even though it was on all platforms, like, they usually
especially the very bad port, the PC port of Arkham Knight was broken as fuck. But yes, that's correct. PlayStation did it with Arkham Knight, and Xbox did it with Tomb Raider when they had it for a year exclusive.
Yeah.
They really pushed the fact that they had it for a year exclusive. I guess that's a little different because, Yeah. But, like how Final Fantasy VII's a year exclusive. But, yeah. I guess we'll ask Mallory next year what she thinks about Final Fantasy VII. But, even though she actually...
Wait, I thought you will be able to play. You just have to wait for someone, right?
Yeah, her brother.
I just have to wait for my brother to finish.
Tell him to hurry up.
And then he'll let me play it, so...
No, tell me to hurry up. At this rate, Mallory's going to get further than me. But, yeah. Let's see. Former White House press secretary, I believe their name was Fleischer?
Ari Fleischer.
Ari Fleischer?
Yeah.
They got bamboozled into... They went online.
Bamboozled.
They went on the internet and bought a P4 controller for their child, I believe. And their child, of course, goes... What the fuck is this? Mom or dad? I don't know if they're a guy or a girl. I couldn't tell by the name.
Yeah, it's a male.
Yeah.
Okay. They told the dude, hey, Dad, the fuck is this? This ain't no Persona 4 exclusive controller. This is some bullshit. And if you look at the picture, which I'll link below, you have like some weird symbols on it, like an L, like a weird curved top L, and like a square, or like a half square or some shit. It's weird. It looks bad. Of course, to a boomer...
It's clearly a leaning C.
Yeah, there you go. To a boomer, of course, this is what a PS4 controller looks like. What is their reaction, of course? Because at this point, what should a responsible adult do? They should just go, oh, shit, damn. I got bamboozled on the eBay or whatever, right? They said it's China's fault. They said that this is just another thing like the COVID. They didn't. I don't know if they literally related to COVID, but they were basically like, this is just another thing that the evil Chinamans are pushing onto the world, which is bootleg shit, as if China hasn't been bootlegging shit for eternity.
I know. Yeah. I saw the tweet, and it's real dumb. Like,
I just love that no one agrees with them. Well, no real people. Maybe some bots do, but everyone is basically laughing at him like, wow, what a fucking response, as a former, like, political figure of some sort, what a responsible way to respond to a fucked up controller Like, you're that butthurt, and you're gonna go on the internet and be, like, a fucking Karen about it, and be like, it's your fault.
Like, you're gonna blame a country for buying a bootleg version. It's like fucking going to the flea market and then getting angry at, like, Mexico.
Yeah, exactly. like I remember we used to go to the flea market we went to the flea market quite a bit with my family when I was young. Yeah. And there would be, like, you know, like Mega Ranger figures, and they'd be all fucking fucked up colors. Looked like they just used watercolors to fucking color them.
Made out of, like, cheap hard plastic.
Yeah, even as a child, this is going to show you where this moron's brain is. Even as a fucking actual tiny child, I was like, these fake.
Yeah.
I don't know, I never talked like that. I don't know what the fuck I just did there, but I was just like, these are fake. You know what I mean? Like, but I kind of want them because at least I don't have to worry about breaking them because they're shitty. Mm-hmm. They're little shitty fucking, you know? But yeah, it would be like me doing that and being like, what? Mexico? And then like screaming. But yeah, it's really stupid. I can't fucking... What an escalation. Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
China!
I kind of wonder if I should clarify that I use Mexico as an example, because we're in Texas, and in the flea market, there's a fuck ton of bootleg shit from Mexico.
There's a lot of Mexico stuff,
Yeah, I don't know how flea markets in other parts of this country work.
Or if they exist in some parts of the country. I know some places don't even have them.
Yeah.
Especially up north.
Yeah, so I'm just going by...
just so y'all know, we're just giving some context. No need people rioting, saying we're fucking Trump supporters.
Oh yeah, and I have experience with those bootleg toys too, because my grandmother, she used to sell some stuff at, like, wasn't those outdoor flea markets? They were like smaller ones,
right?
But you know, she
like
would.
Bussey's is pretty big. Never mind.
Nah, that was some. I don't even know if it's functional anymore.
May not be. Maybe it's a little tiny one.
Yeah, but she used to have a little shop, and so you know, she would go around and shop around, and so she would buy me some of those little cheap bootleg toys. So,
exactly,
man.
Real toys, like the official toys, are expensive, so they don't want to give you that shit to break when you're a dumb kid.
Yeah, you know, when I was a kid, I'd be like, "Oh, grandma got me a toy, yay!"
Yeah, basically, there's that. There's been an official tie-in jacket between a collaboration between Death Stranding and the Techwear acronym. There's several Techwear brands out there where, you know, they have like the Assassin's Creed hoodie and it looks really like the Assassin's. They're very high quality. These are very high dollar. These aren't like, you know, going to Target and buying a hoodie type thing. These are like expensive. Well, it's a $1,900 jacket that looks like the jacket that Sam wears in Death Stranding. Mm-hmm. And it even has the fucking stupid ass baby. It sold out, even though they had like quite a bit of pre-orders. It sold out like almost instantaneously. Like people just fucking went in there.
Cray.
Yeah, they're fucking nuts. So it looks dope though.
I need that baby jacket.
Yeah, baby jacket. Yep, it looks pretty dope. You look like a crazy person walking around with it, but it looks pretty cool. Yeah, but a lot of people said, you know, despite the fact that they're pointing out the price point in the article, it is not really that far-fetched of a price from the brand's normal offerings. It's all expensive. So there's that. I remember the Assassin's Creed jackets I saw, because it was a cool Ezio one I wanted, and that one was like $500. I thought that was expensive, but fucking $1,900, that's a bit much.
Yeah, actually, I would assume $500 is kind of cheap, considering that a lot of those, you know, if we're really going for that authentic, there's a lot of belts and shit with those.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, and they even had the cool little very awesome hood.
$500 seems pretty cheap for that.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. That wasn't a bad price at all. It's just the actual literal, you know, what $500 is to a person, the average person. Anyways,
I would. This is probably why I don't really buy expensive clothes, because I would hate.
Well, we always have the hype beast talk, because I'm the type of person who I have like a mountain of like a small mountain of like $200 shoes just. Bleh. But like, you know, I bought them, and then you have other people who will like spend like $150 or like $500 on Yeezys, and then you have other people who are like, dude, these are just shoes, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Some people are stupid about shoes.
Where I was going with that is I would hate to spend $500 for an Assassin's Creed hoodie or jacket, and then oh no, someone spilled their shit on it.
Yeah, that would suck dick. I guess the assumption is if you're able to spend that amount, it's like the car thing, right? It's like if you're gonna buy a Ferrari, the assumption is that you should have enough money to be able to fix the Ferrari, just in case. Well, it's Italian, so it's gonna break. But there's that. Would you guys, honestly, and not like if I had money, but do you guys ever find yourselves? Could you bring yourself to buy a $500 or $1,900 jacket, either or never or neither?
Only if it was like that quality burlap that Bethesda puts out.
the fucking stupid ass canvas bag.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if it appeals to my aesthetic and it's a good quality, 500, yeah, 19. Nah, man, that's if I had the money, that's still out of my range. That's
the thing, right? It's like yeah, $1,900 is still a lot. Like even if let's just say I made $5,000 a month, you got to figure like the $5,000 a month is pretty all right. That's almost fucking a third of that almost.
Yeah.
It's like, or a little more. It's like damn, like or no, a little less. Did I say 5,000?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a little over a third.
A little over a third, right?
Yeah.
Almost half.
Yeah.
It's like wow, like shit, like that's a lot of money still, even for someone who would make $5,000 a month. Mm-hmm. So it is one of those things where you really do consider like just the amount of money it is. What about you, Mallory? Would you ever find yourself buying either a $500 or $1,900 piece of like clothing that you like?
Probably not.
Just not worth it, guys.
No. I mean, if I'm going to spend money on something, I want to spend something that, I mean, I don't see a point in buying a $1,900 t-shirt.
Right.
So, I mean, and I like t-shirts and I like jackets, but I just don't see why that would be a price tag on something like that.
Right, for sure. Yeah. I think the most expensive items I've ever bought, they're both K-pop items, of course. One were my Jeremy Scott 2NE1 collab shoes that I spent $670 on. And then I bought a signed, you could only get this copy, it was only distributed to radio stations, but someone got their hands on it. It was signed by all 9 members of 9 Muses and their like prime. It was a radio-only single that I guess an employee that used to work there like was able to take it or whatever. Mm-hmm. I spent $330 on that. So those are the 2 most expensive like single like collectible items I've ever bought. But the 2NE1 shoes I barely wore a few times, and then I was just like, yeah, these are like way too expensive to be fucking around with like dirt shit everyday wear. Not to mention they look ridiculous, so it's also not the most practical shoes to wear around anyways. And then the CD, obviously, there's no point in bringing that around. Although I should get one of these little CD boxes, shadow boxes for it. That'd be cool.
That's pretty neat.
Display that. But yeah, no, that's probably the most.
I'm actually surprised you don't have it on display right now.
Yeah, I know. It's just there in that box. But yeah. That was because especially at that time, that was my most favorite group. So that was like a big deal for me to get. But but anyways, but as far as like just like a numbered piece, even if it's like 100 of them were made only, I still find myself, because at least with that CD promo thing, that is like one of like however many radio stations are in Korea, assuming even all of them got a copy to play on the radio, because they were a very small group. I mean, there's probably maybe 5 or 6 of those in existence. You know what I mean? So that was a big deal. But something where it's like, that's not necessarily mass-produced, because, but even just limited to 100, I really would find myself a hard time to, incentivize, to be like, oh, I need to do that, Even when I had the chance, for example, to buy the Animal Crossing Switch, I still thought about how impractical it is for me to get a third Switch. I was just like, half of me regretted it once I saw it sell out, even though I had it in my cart for like a week. Then it went away. I was just like, I did have a really long time to think about this. But at the same time, I was just like, I mean, where I have it, I have a fucking Everglow LED light in front of it anyway, so you wouldn't even fucking see it, so. Yeah, and I take my light out. Anyways, I don't know what the fuck I'm going on about. What else is there? Really interesting. Riot. Now, this is not uncommon for industries to do, especially when it comes to like a security firm, for example, like Norton. When they put out their new antivirus, they will pay hackers to break it, and so that way they can find security flaws. With Valorant, is very, very early, like alpha beta stages. Only basically influencers are being invited to play Riot's new shooter, Valorant. Riot is posting $100,000 for finding vulnerabilities in the anti-cheat system for Valorant. They're very, very serious. They want this to be their next League of Legends. So, of course, that will need a very, very strict anti-cheat. So they're challenging you to come break or hack it and see if you can get in there. And they will reward you handsomely. There's that. That is, of course, it's up to, I always have to explain this, like, there's so many morons that come into my workplace that go, like, it says it's 40% off, and I go, you see those two words next to it that say up to? That implies that it could be anywhere from 0%, which is what I'm about to give you, to 40%, which is probably not likely. So there's that. Yeah, but anyways, up to 100,000. But still, if you're a hacker out there, you're good at breaking games, might be a way to go to try out. You can just apply through them or submit your proof or whatever. So there's that. This one I found really interesting. This was reported by Washington Post, and for me this is a big deal because I really respect this guy. Jason Schreier of Kotaku is actually leaving Kotaku, and he's a very so many of the breaking stories, including the shit show reveal of Anthem's development, stuff like that. Jason Schreier has written so many amazing pieces, cited by our podcast, cited by Jim Sterling, like a lot of reputable, and Pat and Woolley always cite him too. Like, he's just a very fantastic journalist with the right sources. He gets a lot of that insidery. He's the type of person who will report something that most people, you'll just kind of be like, that's probably just a rumor. But if Jason Schreier says it, you kind of take it for gold because it usually is true. He has cited that the reason he's leaving has nothing to do with any falling outs with Kotaku or any otherwise, but it's because of Kotaku being absorbed by a parent company. There's like Geo Media, because apparently those guys are really shitty, and a lot of they absorbed several journalist sites, and a lot of people are worried about censorship because they have a lot of shareholder stakes, and maybe some of these companies are talking about, as well as layoffs and stuff like that, downsizing a company. So Jason basically sees the, whatever that saying is, force of the trees or whatever, and he just basically is like, I need to escape.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm going to get out of here now. But he did want to make it very clear it has nothing to do with his relationship with Kotaku, just the acquisition of them. So he was just like, I'm out.
Yeah, I saw on Twitter when he announced that, and then he he made a tweet. I guess the Kotaku staff really surprised him with pleasantries.
Yeah,
and
they're very cool about it because they understand where it's coming from. I'm gonna pee, but
and so he does this tweet about how grateful and glad he is with Kotaku, and then kind of ends it with Kotaku forever. And of course, a bunch of Galaxy brains on Twitter then decide to make the big play move and ask, well, then why are you leaving? That's really stupid. Yeah, it's like, oh, you got him. Yeah.
I think good for him, sticking to his journalistic integrity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's actually a YouTube channel. I think it's Super Bunny Hop, if I remember correctly. The guy has a pretty good interview with Jason Schreier on one video that he did. That's actually a pretty good YouTube channel for kind of talking about game journalism and stuff. So that's probably worth checking out.
What's it called, Josh?
Super Bunny Hop.
I'm gonna write it down. I don't know if I can exit this call.
Don't exit the call.
God damn you. Let's see. Selena Gomez showed up in gaming news this week, which surprised several people.
Why?
She's suing was it a Chinese game?
Yeah.
She's suing a Chinese mobile game for using her likeness, and it's just straight up they just traced over a magazine cover of her and just used that shot verbatim. Jim Sterling went to even show that even the fucking Ring, they had no shame in the copy. But the reason it was a really important thing, because celebrities suing other companies for their likeness is nothing new, is the fact that they also went as far as to speak out, or her legal team more likely probably, but in regards to calling out malicious microtransactions, something that's constantly being harped on by those who aren't just sheeple that'll be like, well, it's in there, you know what I mean? So it was nice to see kind of an extra little bit of push in content towards a better cause, because obviously the $10 million is just defamation essentially, but the whole anti-microtransaction spiel was nice to hear about as well. So there's that. Crysis was announced. We're first rumored, and then we eventually got confirmation. IGN posted a teaser of Crysis Remastered by I guess they leaked it by accident, and then they deleted it. To which the developers were eventually like, well, I guess now we have to fucking come out and everyone's going to keep talking about it. Let's just fucking announce it. So they did. It'll be coming out for all major platforms. For the younger audience, and I don't mean this condescendingly, it's just I forget how long ago Crysis came out. Crysis used to be the benchmark game. If your rig could Ultra Max... There are some people with rigs now that can't Ultra Max Crysis still. Like, if you were to Ultra Max Crysis because of its physics and everything, like... You had a fucking boss rig at the time. That used to be the benchmark to go to. So Crysis was a very important game, especially back in 2007. It'll be coming out for all the major platforms, including Switch. They did say they're going to be adding ray tracing and HDR, which I assume will be missing from the Switch port, because I don't think the Switch can handle ray tracing, but, I mean, we'll see. Stranger things have happened, because Alien Isolation looks fucking fantastic, and they have a lot of cool particle effecting and stuff like that. Did any of you guys have much experience with Crysis at all?
Negative.
No? John?
Oh, 2 and 3. I didn't play 1, but I had one on my Xbox.
Nice. Well, you'll have an excuse now to play the first one. Mallory?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I can't wait for the can it run Crysis memes to come back.
Oh god. Some things might not be able to. Mallory, did you play Crysis?
No, I didn't.
Nice. Alright, Paul Haddad? Voice of Leon Kennedy and the OG Resident Evil 2 has passed away at 56 years old. So 56, not really super old. Not because of the Rona.
Yeah, last I saw, cause was unknown. I don't know if they.
But I believe it was like they at least know it wasn't coronavirus. But who knows? Maybe the follow-up article will say it was, and I'll be like, whoops. But he died, which is sad because I just remember a lot of those classically badly delivered lines. There were a lot of PS1 lines that were delivered really bad. For example, one of the infamous ones where he's kind of self-aware that it was not great, but it also added a charm to it, was Silent Hill 2. Or 1. Or 2. Or 2.
Almost sounds like you're at the optometrist.
1. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
But anyways, awkward, especially in survival horror of the PS1 era. There's all sorts of bad voice acting, so it's all good.
That was my first Resident Evil game.
2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine too. Mine as well. That was great.
I think I saw something that he was also the voice of Nightcrawler in X-Men Evolution, I think.
Oh, wow. X-Men Evolution. I like Nightcrawler in that one.
I don't know.
If he was...
I saw something about him being a voice of Nightcrawler.
In something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But, meh.
Yeah. Sony, reportedly, so I'm sure Sony's never going to actually confirm this, but allegedly, Sony will be producing not that many PS5s, but it's not because of the original assumption, which is the old Rona, right? It's actually because of the production costs. We talked about it before that if that one leak from that game retailer in Canada, I believe, is correct, the PlayStation 5 will be selling at cost at $400. So because they're basically doing this, there's going to be a bit of a slow rollout, and they're only going to make so many at first.
It was Quicksilver from the original X-Men
cartoon.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Sorry, I just want to get that out of the way before.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah. But yeah, so Sony is gonna, because they're taking a huge hit selling it at cost and it being a very expensive cost. They will be only producing a few units, so we'll see if they still stick to launching this year to fight Xbox, or if they'll just delay it and wait until all this is over. Because we already know that Phil Spencer and Microsoft team has already said that the Xbox One Series X is coming out this year, so there's that. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of bullshit. Honestly, I don't think I could deliver this story properly. But there's a whole bunch of nonsense regarding Cooking Mama and a lot of legalities and issues like that of it being unlawfully released, etc., etc. So, there's a lot of back and forth between the publisher and the developers who say that one said that it was okay to release it, the other one said it wasn't ready. They were told that it was going to be handled in a certain fashion, but it wasn't, so on and so forth. It's a shame that this is the case, only because Cooking Mama basically had a no promotion silent release and then was pulled almost just as quickly because it wasn't supposed to be released. I don't know what's going on there, but it's really sad that, especially during this time, I can only imagine that with this shit going on, all the COVID stuff, this must not be the most comfortable thing to also having to be worried about in the middle of a pandemic. But, yeah, there's that. Hopefully they get it sorted, because Cooking Mama's great. I hope that the final end of it isn't the game just getting canned, even though it's finished. So, yep. That's a shame.
There was also the thing where people thought it was mining Bitcoin and taking your information and shit.
Oh, yeah. There were definitely certain allegations.
Yeah, a lot of tinfoil hat shit.
Yep. The ASRB, the shitty people that work at the ASRB, have added a label to your rating, so you have sexual content, blah, 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 and in a new added box at the bottom, it does indicate whether or not there are in-game purchases. At first, I was really happy about this, and I am still in a way. I think it is a move in the right direction. But after watching Jim talk about it, I wasn't just swayed just because I like Jim, but I do agree with him that it's a step in the right direction, but a very vague one, because they don't really indicate the maliciousness of it. They just kind of go, yeah, it's kind of got that. And to which he did indicate that how many parents even read the label to begin with who are giving their 7-year-olds GTA 5? Are they even going to really notice that part even? No,
exactly. Like, even just from my small, short experience of working at GameStop, they don't read the label. It's not until you have to tell them.
Yeah.
Like,
you know, this has sex in it, right? Like,
it's like this game's rated M for X reasons. Yeah. Like, are you okay with this? And then they look through their kid like, why didn't you tell me this?
Are you going to copy the sex?
Jeez. Yeah, I remember I once heard a parent be like, yeah, blood and gore, that's fine. And just, no sex in it, though. No nudity.
Yeah, that's always been... I want to say John and I had this conversation before in an early episode. But it's true, right? Yeah. The dichotomy between violence and sexuality and the villainization of one and not the other. We are so okay with the that scene in Pulp Fiction where they turn around, they accidentally blow that dude's head off in the back of the cab. That's always Gucci. But a fucking nipple on the screen, a chick nipple, what?
Oh my god, are those titties?
Yep.
Let's go back to watching.
Violence is cool, but fuck that. Nobody has
something
sex.
Wholesome like Hearthstone or some shit.
What if it actually has an like an opposite effect of what they're expecting? So I was thinking, parents are going to see that now when they're going through the label, and they're going to be like, "What the fuck does that mean? In-game purchases? I got to pay more for this?"
That would be an ideal outcome.
That's assuming that they even read it.
Yeah, that's more where the issue comes. John, that would be an ideal outcome, but where the issue lies is the fact that the parents don't read the labels to begin with. So a lot of people are thinking is what happened in some retailers is they would put up straight up stickers on the front, big noticeable stickers that say, this has shit that'll charge your credit card.
Another thing, too, that I wonder is how much of a weight is it going to have even on the rating system? Like, if there's a game that you could probably market,
will it be M
like
for
E? Yeah, like E for everyone, right? But it has in-game transactions.
So now it's T for teen or M.
Yeah, because you're a kid, you're not going to be able to have a credit card or some shit.
Yeah, it is a weird one. Now they did talk a while ago.
It's like gambling.
Yeah, and which has always been the big issue in it. It is like gambling, and the other thing that has been talked about before is the fact that I lost my train of thought. Shit. Let's see, microtransactions. Bad. Oh, right. So they were already told in the past that games were or developers were gonna have to start exposing the odds of loot boxes. So people in Overwatch. Or Blizzard, rather, for an example, would have to be like, oh, there's like a gold Orisa skin, let's say, right?
Yeah.
There is a 1 in 1,000 chance of getting that Orisa skin. They have to say the odds legally. I don't see that though. This is like kind of like what they. It's like you're like, hey, tomorrow when I get back, bro, you gave me this painting. I'm gonna frame it. It's gonna be fucking sick. Blah blah. And then he brings it back the next day, and it's just surrounded by cardboard and has cellophane wrap over it. It'd be like, I framed it.
Yeah.
That kind of seems like what they did here. If this is the full move, if this is the finished move of promise of disclosure of microtransactions, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
This is just, it's very vague. It just goes, contains additional optional purchases or some dumb shit like that. I'm just like, no, that's not enough. Mm-hmm. And of course you have people who are going to be like, you guys just want too much. But no, we want it done properly. It's not that we want too much. It's just that the thing they promised, they still haven't done that. Yeah. That's the problem. Streets of Rage 4 is going to be launching on April 30th on PC and consoles, so it's going to be really fun. There's a lot of confusion with that as well, because with the way they announced it, it sounded like it was going to come out on Switch first and then everything else later, but it just seems like it's all just going to go ahead and come out now at the same time. It looks great. For those of you who are big fans of, say, Double Dragon, and you enjoy Double Dragon Neon, this seems to be the Streets of Rage version, so of course there are some people who don't like the more modern, glowy, aesthetic, cartoony thing, as opposed to the original Streets of Rage, which are a little gritty and everything. But, no, not everyone's going to be happy, but we'll find out. As long as the game plays like a good, competent co-op beat-em-up, what else can you really ask for? The characters seem alright and everything, so that's cool. The announcement that made me happy, though, is the roguelike shooter Void Bastards, which Jim Sterling named as the most British game of all time, is going to be coming out on Switch and PS4. It's originally now just on PC at the moment, and I was tempted several times to just go ahead and get it on there, but I always wanted a Switch port, and thankfully my prayers have been answered, and it'll be coming out on May 7th on Switch and PlayStation 4. It's really cool. Basically, you play as a team of the Void Bastards, and you're trying to get through these levels. For those of you who play roguelites, it's basically you make a lot of progress, and then you die. You got to go all the way back to the start. However, if things do it right, like Children of Morta or Dead Cells, where there's some sort of progression, though, where you feel like you're getting something out of it, unlike Rad, where every time you die, you literally lose pretty much everything, and it just demotivates you. With Dead Cells, every time you die, you're like, oh, but I have the perk that lets me do this now, so now I got to do level 1, but it shouldn't be that bad because I have this. It has stuff like that. You have to think kind of cleverly. Sometimes you'll go into a room where you keep dying because you're just getting flanked, to which you're going to have to be like, say, the guy who can do remote C4. So now you know that if you throw a remote C4 within the thing, you can lure a bot here, blow him up. It's very strategic, very puzzly, but it's a lot of fun. It looks so cool from what I've seen on it, so I'm very excited that I'll be able to play it on my platform of choice, so it's really cool. An announcement I didn't give a fuck about is Jump Force is also headed to Switch. What a piece of shit. One of the shittiest games to come out of the decade.
Apparently
is
they're
now
adding
coming
characters
to Switch.
still.
Yes. In very Japanese fashion. If you want to talk about shitty DLC, the Japanese have that market on fucking lock. You think EA does DLC? Team Ninja's like, check this shit out. Of course, they redacted their last step. Team Ninja made too much of a gamble with the hair thing, so they had to undo that. But,
oh man, speaking of, I think... So I think support for DOA 6 is done.
Oh.
So I guess they're probably going to work on, like, whatever like, DOA 5 last round was. I guess they're going to do that version
DOA 6 last round?
I guess.
Or DOA Extreme 4?
Yes.
The last one didn't even come out here.
No.
It was so creepy. I have it. I spent almost $100 on it, but I
didn't spend that much for it.
It never came out here.
Yeah. I have the... Yeah, I think mine's the actual, like, Japanese, because there is a version you can get that has English.
Mine does.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, mine's the Japanese copy with English subtitles.
Okay. Yeah, I think mine's just the...
Just straight Japanese?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's just like...
Yeah, mine was the copy that they thought was going to come to the US.
Yeah, man, the gameplay is
it's
so bad.
The only good DOA Extreme game is the first one.
Yes.
That one was awesome.
It has been a steady decline.
Yep. Unfortunately. Because they're just so focused on the weird shit. You have the gel where your tits get softer and jiggle more and stuff like that. It's fucking bad, dude. It's bad.
Yeah.
They don't even care about the game anymore. The game is an afterthought.
Yeah, no. I mean...
They just have creeper cams, too. It's really bad.
I spent quite a few hours playing the first one.
Yeah, me too. We even played it in school. After school video game club in Miss Bradley hosting it.
I wasn't there, but I heard, yeah.
She hated it because we were playing that game all the time. But we all had fun with it because it's honestly a pretty competent volleyball game. It's fun.
Like, what? It's like, oh, I bet if we played the ending to Top Gun, you'd be fine with that.
God damn it. Mm-hmm. I know she didn't like when I kept teabagging her in Halo.
Jeez.
Yeah. Japan. We talked about Japan halting shipments to Japan of the Switch for now because COVID's is fucking them up and they're trying to get it to other places first. They did already say that they're going to go ahead and resume shipments this upcoming week. So Nintendo Switch going to be available again soon in Japan. Although Nintendo has said not to get your hopes up too much anywhere because they're still having a hard time keeping up with the demand right now. Everyone's still trying to get on that Animal Crossing train, and it left already a long time ago.
I mean, I'm still seeing quite a bit of people on Twitter playing it.
No. What I mean is, like, people, like, missed, like, the full hype.
Oh,
like,
right, yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Like, I mean, some people... I'm probably the only one I know that's done with it, but I'm sure that I'm not the only one. Minecraft announced ray tracing a while back with NVIDIA and all that, and their partnership with NVIDIA, and... You would think, I know what you're going to think, Minecraft, like, yeah, how is that going to really benefit? But with, with really high-quality God rays and stuff, Minecraft with ray tracing looks pretty sharp, honestly. So, it's very interesting. Anyways, there's instructions on how to get into the beta if you do have an NVIDIA card build. So, I believe it's an RTX build that you need. There's instructions. I'm going to post the article below. You can try to get into that if you want to, but it does look gorgeous. Now, you do need a pretty good rig, so one could argue that it kind of defeats the purpose of Minecraft, because Minecraft was developed in mind of trying to not exclude as many people as possible.
Did we already make that joke earlier today?
Did we?
Yeah, we were talking about, spending, $4,000 on a rig.
Just because someone's being a fucking chode. Yeah. That's what it was. Yep.
Irony.
So there's that. I know, right? Who would have known? I forgot that was even going to be on the docket. I know I'm going through the news like crazy right now. Any of you guys... I played a lot of Minecraft in my time. Did any of you guys play much Minecraft at all?
Mallory, right? Mallory,
yeah, I play Minecraft with...
Are you guys just texting the whole time? Doesn't seem like anyone's listening.
No. I just... my cat was making noise, so I didn't want that to come over the sound.
No, you're good. Anyways, you played Minecraft?
Yeah, I've played Minecraft quite a bit on and off since it came out. I mean, it's fun, but... I mean, it's Minecraft. I get really bored. I love the music, though. I can follow.
Yeah, music's so good. I absolutely love it.
I mostly just build houses, so, and then we use dynamite to blow them up. So
yeah, I just like exploring. Since it's like a procedurally generated world, I do like going through the different mines and exploring what the fuck is underground because sometimes some weird shit happens down there. So it's pretty cool. Mr. John,
I've only played once, but we played for 5.5 hours.
Fuck. It is the kind of game you can get lost in, that's for sure. So
yeah, dude, it was super dope. We tried to find the edge of the ocean, and then got bored and turned back, and then we just dug as far as we could.
Yeah,
and got to the under or whatever it's called.
Yes, and for those of you who have ever gotten tired of the console version because it was so far behind the PC version, it's almost 1-to-1 now. So the console version has come a long way. So. It was really cool. Justice was showing me it, and it looks pretty cool. They have the bees and stuff now in there, which the bees are now in the game. Jeez. So there's that, which is really cool. So there was supposed to be a big Sonic the Hedgehog announcement at South by Southwest, but then South by Southwest was R.I.P. So they said that there was going to be one, and then they gave some bullshit date that's now passed, and they've now said that it's also going to be delayed again. Is it going to be a new game, or is it going to be about the sequel to the movie? Because I would say, even though I enjoyed Sonic Mania, technically the newest mainline one is technically Forces. I'm probably more interested in news on the second movie than I would be about a new shitty 3D Sonic.
What if it's a video game based on the movie?
And you play as shitty Cyclops?
Yes. You don't play as Sonic. Nope.
Yep, that's it. Sonic's your AI companion.
Yeah.
That would be fucking... That is something I could see them doing, thinking people want that, and be like, what, everyone hated it?
I think I saw somewhere that they did confirm Tails will be in the sequel.
Yeah,
I know there's a little preview, but I mean, yeah.
I think everyone who saw Sonic was going to see it, saw it, so that's not a spoiler.
Nah, it ain't a spoiler.
Right, so there's an attachment to the whole Valorant story with the whole up to $100,000 payout thing. They also have an upcoming invitational, which is actually going to include pros that play other games to play Valorant. I'm assuming, obviously, influencers and pros are going to have the codes to play it because they are limiting the rollout of it right now. It's just in super beta or alpha or whatever right now. So they're inviting pro players from Overwatch, Fortnite, and others. So children. Oh, an interesting article came out. I'm sorry about I can't cite the source right now, but I'll link it below, of course, as I always do. But there was an interesting. It was a pretty good article talking about how Final Fantasy XIII suffered because they actually put more focus on FF7 Remake during the development of 13. So because Remake is obviously allegedly by Square has been in development for fucking forever. And so they needed to curb resources from 13. So 13 was running kind of on a skeleton crew, and why 7 Remake benefited from that, and 13 ended up suffering from it.
So 13 crawled so that 7 Remake can run.
Basically. Yeah. So 13 could have been better if all the important team members weren't working on Remake.
I mean, my main gripe with 13 was really the fucking narrative that made, like, no sense.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, yeah, the game was hella fucking linear, but once you actually kind of understood the combat system, like, it was fine.
What about the Fal'Cie?
And
all this dumb shit.
Yeah, no, the lore is fucking confusing.
One thing they talked about 7 reaping the benefits of 13 coming out first is that they heard how much people didn't like the linearity. And so that's why FF7 Remake branches out quite a bit more and is more open-ended than 13 was. Basically using 13 as a sacrificial lamb to perfect 7. So, I don't know. It's interesting if it's true. I mean, this is all, I don't know.
It's all hearsay, because, like, how many years was it that Square was like, no, 7 Remake's not happening?
Square are a bunch of liars, so, I mean, possibly? I don't know. But yeah, anyways, it's an interesting read. The funny thing about it with 13 and Remake is the fact that they're both just the same main pro tag. Lightning and fucking Cloud are basically... It's just Fem-Cloud basically was fucking...
I mean, can I say something that technically would be a spoiler?
Nope.
Nobody's played the original game.
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
But yes, go ahead.
I mean... Lightning never, like, suffered...
Oh, spoiler about 13!
Oh, what? I'm talking about 7.
Oh, 7? Oh, okay. Well,
for those who haven't...
Game?
If you haven't played the original, then you're not gonna know.
Yeah, John hasn't played the original. Neither has Mallory, I don't think, so...
I should've.
Oh, fuck it! Spoiler! And 3, 2... Okay, what's up?
All I was gonna say is, like, you know, at least Lightning didn't fucking... you know, suffer mentally like Cloud did.
No, but I think the comparison between Cloud and her is not really that deep. It's just the fact that they both have very similar... Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's just...
And a big sword.
Yeah, what's up with that? Like, what are these flashbacks? Does that get fleshed out in this first iteration, or is that going to come later?
Shut up!
Yeah, just play the game.
Just shut up. How about that? Okay, so... funny enough, we're there already. So... This is the end of the episode. We will see you every Monday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time.